All right, this is strike student debt from Everest College. It says, once people realize how little student loans are worth to creditors, they might ask why they should pay them back. How much is your student debt really worth? Probably less than you think. Many people are not aware that creditors sell off defaulted debt for pennies on the dollar to a shadowy market of debt buyers and collectors who then try to collect the full amount from the debtor. A New York-based activist collective, Strike Debt, created the Rolling Jubilee Fund to buy debt on this secondary market, just as debt collectors do.
Get the Jubilee law.
So the debt collectors is the ones that they sign you up for. Like when they sell your debt, that's like
Third party.
Right, right. And then they charge you the extra and then the taxes on top of it.
Right. Because the way they do it, because the actual way they do it is, you an angel investor.
Yeah.
See, let's say you got $100 million.
Yeah.
You want your money to make money.
Right.
So I'm your agent, or I'm your portfolio guy who help you make your money make money. So I come with you with this new vendor, and I tell you, look, I'm Juan, I can have you buy debt on the dollar, on the pennies to the dollar. So let's say you get 100, you take over 100 people's student loan debt. That might have costed you, the debt altogether is 100,000, but you only paid less than 5,000 for it because you got it on the penny.
Right.
So you only paid 5,000 for a $100,000 debt. Now the reason why they only charge you 5,000 is because you now got to go get that $100,000 debt from them kids. So good luck with that, because we was gonna take a loss on a lot of that shit. So what we do is give you the money, so now you got to use your people to call these people to get the money. Now out of $100,000 of debt, and you only paid 5,000, if you get only $50,000 off that 100, you profited 45,000. You only spent 5,000. Now that other 50 grand, fuck it, because that's how much you get to play. So you see how you always win in this market? There is no losing when it comes to that. But guess what? One, you don't know the people to get you hooked up with that. And two, you don't have the money.
Right. It says...
Let's see what the Jubilee law is in the scripture, since they want to bring it up.
This is Leviticus chapter 25, verse 10. It say, and ye shall hallow the 15th year, and proclaim liberty throughout all the land unto all the inhabitants thereof. Right.
So according to the Jubilee law that America claimed that they came up under the Bible and swear up under the Bible to keep the laws of the scriptures, and they've been inspired from the Constitution of the scriptures, they supposed to actually free all the student loan debt in America. So they making a mockery out of y'all when they say it's a Jubilee fund, because they making a mockery of the goddamn scriptures, man. And you blacks, Latins, and Native American, that's your law that's supposed to have been kept by these crackers to y'all. But who the number one person with that? The fucking blacks, Latins, and Native Americans.
It shall be a jubilee unto you, and ye shall return every man unto his possession.
Right, see that? You must relieve all that debt.
And ye shall return every man unto his family. A jubilee shall that 15 year be unto you. Ye shall not sow, neither reap that which groweth of itself in it, nor gather the grapes in it of thy vine undressed. For it is the jubilee, it shall be holy unto you. Ye shall eat the increase thereof out of the field.
Right.
In the year of this jubilee.
Right. So in the year of the actual jubilee, now let's bring it to modern time. They supposed to go ahead and give us the debt, but what?
Ye shall return every man to his possession.
Okay. Keep going.
And if thou sell aught unto thy neighbor,
yeah, go ahead,
or buyest aught of thy neighbor's hand.
Right, because they buying our debt, like they say they buying the debt. But what they supposed to do? Who buy the debt? Let's see if y'all righteous or not.
Ye shall not oppress one another.
You shouldn't do what?
Not oppress one another.
So how the fuck you gonna buy my debt on the penny on the dollar and then sweat me on the fucking debt and name it and mock my whole culture? You know what? We gonna fuck you white people up. Let me just bluntly say that.
According to the number of years after the Jubilee, thou shalt buy of thy neighbor, and according unto the number of years of the fruits, he shall sell unto thee. According to the multitude of years, thou shalt increase the price thereof. And according to the fewness of years, thou shalt diminish the price of it. For according to the number of the years
Watch that.
of the fruits, doth he sell unto thee.
Right, so let me bust y'all ass out again and bring it to modern terms because y'all don't understand ancient world business to this modern day business. Meaning, as you get closer to that Jubilee, they supposed to do what? Decrease the payment that it costs to go to college, not increase it 700-fold every year, like they have been doing in America and all over the goddamn world. You're supposed to diminish, you're supposed to lessen the price the closer you get, so you can already start the process of relieving people of the oppression. So when it gets to the Jubilee, you just diminish it, man.
You shall not therefore oppress one another.
See that? And that's the point. So you won't oppress people.
Right.
Which these fucking crackers doing now.
Right. And that's enough on ours. Because let's see what reality is in this world. See that? Because they don't want our reality out of what we read. Right. So let's see what their reality is. Then mother can't wonder why we can't wait to get the fuck out of here.
It says only instead.
Take your time, cuz.
Only instead of collecting on that debt, strike debt erases it. It says Rolling Jubilee has now forgiven almost $4 million in student loans for the bargain price of a little more than $100,000.
See that? But they got over 4 million kids in school though.
Right. It says since 2012, strike debt has bought up almost $15 million in medical debt, obligations that people incur when they are sick or have an accident.
But the law say everybody though.
But can't pay their medical bills. This is an admittedly minuscule amount in a...
It's a what? It's a what? Go ahead, cuz. One more time with that. Watch that.
Minuscule amount.
Meaning a drop in the fucking bucket.
Amount in a multi-billion-dollar market.
In a multi-billion-dollar market.
Because just last year they came out with the student debt was $1 trillion.
Right.
So y'all only taking off millions from trillions.
That math don't add up.
Most of the time, y'all stealing.
All the time.
All the fucking time, man.
If you want to do equivalent to that and put it in other terms, that's like me saying, yeah, cause your rent $1,000, but you going to work every day and every week your paycheck only 50 cents.
Right.
How in the fuck you gonna make it in 4 weeks? Your ass made a $2, nigga. What my $500 at, cuz, for rent? You got $2.
That's dirty shit.
It says, but the point of the Rolling Jubilee is to illustrate that debts are written off all the time. Just not typically in favor of the debtor.
Oh, meaning you Americans. You smart guys. You proud, be all you can be. You black, Latin, Native American woman who love going to the colleges. Go ahead, cuz. Finish busting their ass out with their own information.
It says, further proof of the power of creditors is that the government guarantees profits on most kinds of student loans, so they are not for sale on the secondary market.
See that? So they don't even sell it to the common person. You got to be plugged in because this guarantee money. Like, remember I was telling you, cuz, you can't lose, but you don't know the people,
right,
and you don't have the money.
Right. It said, however, we found that some forms of private tuition debt are available for purchase. Private, so yeah. Like you said, you don't know the people. Once people realize how little student loans are really worth to the creditors, who sell them for pennies on the dollar, they might ask why they should pay the full amount. Private portfolio. Our most recent purchase was a portfolio of private student loan debt held by 2,761 people who attended Everest College, a division of the Corinthian colleges